In the heart of bustling Paris, amid the clamor of street markets and the refined hum of cafe conversations, a story began that would forever change the landscape of companionship. The French Bulldog, with its unique blend of aristocratic charm and stubborn independence, emerged from a history steeped in resilience, ingenuity, and the ever-shifting tides of human circumstance. Its origins trace back to a time when the world was transforming under the weight of industrial revolution, and many found themselves seeking solace in the simple joys of life. The tale of the French Bulldog is woven into the fabric of working-class England and the artistic soul of France, a journey that speaks to the human need for both practicality and beauty in everyday life. In the early 19th century, in the industrial town of Nottingham, England, lace makers and laborers discovered that their lives were not merely defined by the rigors of work, but also by the need for a loyal companion to share in the small moments of respite. It was during these years that the ancestors of the French Bulldog roamed the factories and humble homes of England. These small bulldogs, bred for their tenacity and compact size, were prized for their ability to control vermin and offer solace after long, exhausting days. As the winds of change swept across the country, many of these workers found themselves emigrating to France in search of a better life. They carried with them their little dogs, a practical necessity that soon blossomed into a cherished part of the French way of life. In France, these dogs evolved in a manner both subtle and profound. The new environment, the sophisticated yet bustling life of Paris, and the artistic sensibilities of its inhabitants began to influence their appearance and character. The breed that would later be known as the French Bulldog took shape in the lively quarters of Paris, where they quickly became favored among the bohemian artists, writers, and the emerging social elite. With their large, distinctive bat-like ears and expressive, soulful eyes, these dogs were immediately captivating. Their physical traits, once mere survival tools, transformed into symbols of charm and elegance. The French Bulldog was no longer just a practical rat catcher. It was an emblem of a new cultural era, one that celebrated both form and function. The narrative of the French Bulldog is enriched by an intriguing and little-known fact that adds a layer of unexpected utility to its charming facade. In its early days, despite its small size and delicate appearance, the French Bulldog was highly valued as an exceptional rat catcher. In the crowded streets and narrow alleyways of Paris, where vermin often threatened the health and hygiene of urban life, these dogs displayed an unexpected prowess in hunting and capturing rats. Their compact, muscular build allowed them to navigate tight spaces and chase down their prey with surprising agility. This trait, which might seem at odds with the breed's later image as a fashionable companion, speaks to a time when practicality reigned supreme. It is a curious reminder that behind the endearing snorts and affectionate eyes of the modern French Bulldog lies a history of industriousness and resourcefulness. A day in the life of a French Bulldog unfolds like a carefully choreographed dance, a balance between spirited play and leisurely repose. As dawn breaks over the city, the French Bulldog awakens in its comfortable urban abode. The morning light filters softly through the window, casting gentle shadows on the worn wooden floors of a quaint Parisian apartment. With a quiet stretch and a few light snorts, the little dog emerges from its slumber, eager to greet a day filled with new adventures and familiar comforts. The initial moments of the morning are marked by a ritual of simple pleasures, a slow, deliberate greeting of the household, a gentle nudge to its human companion, and a mutual exchange of warmth that speaks to a bond forged over countless shared mornings. Breakfast is a time of both nourishment and routine. The French Bulldog, with its well-known appetite, devours its meal with a mixture of enthusiasm and careful precision. Unlike some breeds that require vigorous exercise to balance their energy, the French Bulldog prefers a more measured pace, a series of brief walks interspersed with moments of quiet observation. After breakfast, the day begins in earnest with a leisurely stroll through the city streets. The walk is not merely a means of exercise, it is an exploration of the vibrant urban tapestry that is Paris. As the dog ambles along cobblestone lanes, every scent and sound becomes a source of fascination. The hustle of market vendors, the distant melody of an accordion playing in a nearby square, and the gentle murmur of conversation all form part of the sensory feast that captivates the French Bulldog. Its large, expressive eyes take in the sights with a mixture of curiosity and contentment, while its short, sturdy legs carry it with a purposeful gait that belies its diminutive stature. In these early hours, the French Bulldog is a portrait of both alertness and relaxation. Its pace is unhurried, a deliberate balance between exploring new territories and returning to the comfort of home. The daily walk is also a time for social interaction, a chance to exchange greetings with neighbors, to meet other dogs in the park, and to partake in the unspoken rituals of urban life. Every interaction, whether a brief nuzzle or a soft bark, adds to the mosaic of experiences that define the French Bulldog's existence. As the day progresses, the French Bulldog finds its rhythm in the interplay of activity and repose. The warm midday sun casts its glow on the city, and the little dog retreats to a favorite spot in the apartment, a cool, shaded corner near a breezy window. Here, the French Bulldog settles into a well-deserved rest. It is during these moments of quiet that the breed's true temperament is revealed. There is a certain contemplative quality to its repose, a sense of calm that speaks to an inner strength and resilience. Even in slumber, the French Bulldog exudes an aura of steadfast determination, a silent acknowledgement of its storied past and the many challenges it has overcome. Yet, even in its rest, there is an undercurrent of vitality that pulses through the French Bulldog's being. Its dreams, perhaps a mirror of the lively streets of Paris or the rustic charm of its English beginnings, seem to animate its gentle snoring and the occasional twitch of its whiskers. When it awakens, it does so with a refreshed vigor, a readiness to re-engage with the world and the people it cherishes. The afternoon might bring a brief burst of playful activity, a favorite toy, a well-worn ball, or even a playful scuffle with a fellow canine friend can spark a fleeting display of exuberance that is both heartwarming and humorous. There is a light-heartedness in the way the French Bulldog plays, a reminder that life, even in the midst of routine, holds moments of unexpected joy and laughter. As the sun begins its descent, the city transforms once more, and the French Bulldog's day takes on a new cadence. Evenings are a time of gentle activity, and quiet companionship. The day's final walk, taken under the soft glow of streetlights and the twinkling stars above, is a reflective journey. The French Bulldog ambles along familiar routes, its steps slow and measured, as if savoring each fleeting moment. There is a palpable sense of gratitude in these twilight hours, a recognition of the day's simple blessings and the promise of another sunrise. Along the way, the little dog may pause to listen to the distant hum of nocturnal life, to observe the interplay of shadows on ancient walls, or simply to enjoy the cool evening air. This nightly ritual is not merely a physical exercise. It is a meditation on the continuity of life, a quiet celebration of the beauty that can be found in the ordinary. The behavior and temperament of the French Bulldog have long been the subject of admiration and at times gentle exasperation. They are a breed that defies easy categorization, a blend of playful stubbornness and tender affection. Their expressive faces, framed by a set of large bat-like ears, reveal a depth of emotion that is as intriguing as it is endearing. French Bulldogs are known for their ability to communicate without words. A tilt of the head, a well-timed snort, or a subtle change in expression can convey a wealth of sentiment. This nonverbal language, so rich and nuanced, is a cornerstone of their appeal. It is said that the eyes of a French Bulldog are windows into its soul, a soul that is both spirited and sensitive, determined yet delightful. In the realm of daily interactions, the French Bulldog is both a gentle companion and an occasional instigator of mischief. Its playful nature often manifests in spontaneous bouts of energy that can transform a quiet afternoon into an impromptu game of chase or a humorous display of acrobatic antics. Yet, despite these moments of high-spirited fun, the breed remains steadfastly loyal. It is a creature that thrives on human interaction, relishing every opportunity to be close to those it loves. Its devotion is unmistakable. The French Bulldog has a way of making its presence felt in every room it enters, a constant reminder of the warmth and joy that comes from genuine companionship. Yet, this affectionate nature is balanced by a streak of independence and at times obstinacy. The French Bulldog is intelligent and possesses a willful spirit that can make training both a challenge and a delight. It responds best to gentle guidance and positive reinforcement. A kind word, a soft pat, or a small treat can work wonders in encouraging good behavior. However, attempts at harsh discipline are met with a stubborn resistance, a quiet defiance that is as amusing as it is endearing. This blend of independence and devotion makes the French Bulldog a particularly suited companion for those who appreciate both the reliability of a loyal friend and the delightful unpredictability of a spirited character. The historical roots of the French Bulldog are as fascinating as the breed itself. A narrative that spans continents and centuries. Its journey from the working-class streets of Nottingham to the fashionable boulevards of Paris is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the canine spirit. In the early days of its development, the breed was valued primarily for its practicality. A small, sturdy dog that could navigate the complexities of urban life and perform essential tasks, such as vermin control. As the breed evolved, so too did its role in society. No longer seen solely as a working dog, the French Bulldog became a symbol of refinement and artistic sensibility. Its presence in the salons of Paris, where artists and intellectuals gathered to exchange ideas and celebrate the beauty of life, elevated the breed to an icon of a bygone era, a time when beauty and functionality were seen as complementary forces. Throughout its history, the French Bulldog has also been a silent witness to the cultural and social transformations of its adopted homeland. During the Belle Époque, when Paris was at the forefront of artistic innovation and cultural renaissance, the French Bulldog was a familiar companion to the likes of painters, writers, and performers. Its image appeared in sketches and paintings immortalized by artists who captured not only its distinctive physical features, but also the character and charm that made it so beloved. The breed's association with such creative circles lent it an air of sophistication, a quality that persists to this day. In modern times, the French Bulldog continues to hold a place of honor among those who appreciate both its aesthetic appeal and its storied past. Celebrities, socialites, and everyday dog lovers alike have embraced the breed, drawn to its unique combination of elegance and approachability.